Want to say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tony Hollis Live Talk Show Testify. Had some technical problems trying to get my green screen together. Hopefully it'll hold, but just give me a little bit, watch the clock, sit back, and we will get this show on the road just real shortly. Okay? Want to say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tony Hollis Live Talk Show Testify. Today we're going to be speaking on some piggyback stuff. Pretty much what happened this past week. We're going to be also speaking on some things in terms of a post that I made last night regarding some racial comments by a citizen here in Blytheville. And we're probably going to close it out with showing you that some of the crime reporting from the Blytheville Police Department that you heard Mayor Sanders and Chief Thompson spoke about. I won't go so far to say that the information is somewhat false, but I do think that the way they reported it is somewhat misleading. But anyway, before we get started, I want to say I'm also working on some stuff. I understand that there is at least 2 council members who has made up their mind to come after me. when I say come after me with some slanderous um, 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 stories, if you will, of my background back years ago. It is true that I did have, some brush with the law back in my younger days. I think we all have a past, um, but um, I corrected whatever wrong that I did, for the trouble that I got into. And so I'm not ashamed of that. My record is on public record. Um, and so, in saying that, um, I guess these two council members, they want to have one of those "I got you" moments. There's nothing to get. There's nothing hidden. I'm open book. But I want to say this here to those two council members. They know who they are. If you want to go down that road with me, I'm telling you, when it comes to compare and contrast, you're gonna lose that one. You see, because your stuff is still hidden. You hear me? Your stuff is still hidden. I'm talking about these two council people who wants to come after me with some slanderous uh, uh, posting of me back years ago. It's cool. Come on with it. But we're gonna compare and we're gonna contrast. And I'm telling you, if you go down that road with me, I'm gonna shame you. We can see the skeletons right now falling from the closet. You don't want to go down that road with me. You really don't. And so, but just in case you do, I do have a counter attack prepared, and I'm ready to roll with it. If you want to have one of these Jerry Springer episodes, throwing dirt toward each other, we're ironing out our dirty laundry. Hey, I'm fine with that. But you know what? I will say this here, especially as it relates to family um, um, ties and all that. Your family finding out some things that they didn't know. Well, I want to say this here. You know, my family, there's no secrets. When I first met my wife, I told my wife all the good, the bad, and the ugly. My wife knew everything about me. Even this little slanderous posting that you all want to go back 30 years, about 30 years ago, probably about as long as me and my wife been married. But that's okay. Hey, I'm open book. My wife know all about my past. But can you say the same? Can you say the same? You don't want to go down that road with me. I will shake them skeletons from the closet. I'll shame you. So come on with it. I'm ready for you. But I do have a counter attack. Here go the paperwork right here. And I'm ready. I'm ready. Look like I don't mess my screen up. But I am ready. Look like I'm gonna mess my screen up. I hope we get back right. But I am ready to go ahead and take the gloves off and and say let's roll. Look like I'm gonna mess my screen up when I held my paper up. But don't have time to really try to perfect it now. So we're gonna try to roll what we got. Okay. I know it look a little snowy, but we're gonna roll with the snowy screen today. Okay. But anyway, what I want to do today is I want to show you all um, a quick little 2 minute video first, okay? Little quick 2 minute video. So let's just go ahead and roll that right now. All right. So let's go up here. I'm hoping I got everything set up. Let's go. Okay. Let's roll.
Longtime police chief fails in a 3-3 vote.
It does not pass.
Ross Thompson was named police chief.
I just want you all to pay close attention.
And 13 years later, Mayor James Sanders wants it known.
I have the utmost confidence in our chief and our police department.
But during Thompson's time as police chief, activist Tony Hollis says he's seen a growing divide between Blytheville police and the public.
To distrust, whether you're talking racial profiling, we done had numbers of killing police involved.
He pointed to the death of Rayshawn Warren almost 2 years after a Blytheville police officer crushed his windpipe during an attempted 2018 arrest. Hollis also points to what he calls Thompson's shortcomings when it comes to fighting crime.
It's going to take someone to come in with an action plan, that can really put this city in a direction to where it would give hope to the citizens.
But Mayor Sanders says citizens should already have hope. On its website, the Blytheville Police Department boasts a 76% homicide closure rate from 2003
We're gonna talk about that chart,
to
too.
2018.
I think that that we're moving in a very good direction. I'm looking at statistics, that data, numbers are coming in that our crime rates are down.
But Hollis insists the city needs a written crime-fighting action plan. Last month, he circulated this petition calling for the chief's removal. It wasn't on tonight's meeting agenda, but that didn't stop it being discussed.
Motion to enter into executive session to discuss employee performance.
Council members went into a closed-door executive session for close to an hour, then emerged for the final vote. A 50-50 split, but enough for the chief to keep his job. In Blytheville, Luke Jones, WREG News Channel 3.
Well, I can tell you, we asked Chief Thompson for a comment, but he said he would let the vote speak for itself.
Okay, so that was that. In terms of the interview with Mayor Sanders as well as myself. I want to apologize for my snowy screen. I had some technical problems a few minutes ago, but we're gonna go ahead and get through it. The reason I show that video is to set the stage for this show. People always say, we need to quit talking about Blytheville. We need to support Blytheville. Blytheville is on the move. As much as we might want that to happen, but in all reality, that's not true. If we want Blytheville to move forward, we have to be transparent and we have to be honest in whatever information that our mayor office and our police department put out. They must be transparent, and that information cannot be misleading. You really don't need any type of bar chart to show you whether or not we're improving forwards in crime or not. In most cases, when you have a police department, police chief that is, doing his tender, and crime continue to get worse and worse and worse year by year, you would come to the conclusion that the mayor will somewhat in his evaluation, and that's another thing. We need to know exactly in Chief Thompson tender. I think he was been mayor since 2006, been police chief since 2006, 2007. And so in that period, I am very curious as to what kind of evaluation have Mayor Sanders gave his police chief. I'd like to see that report. I'm going to be asking for that report shortly. Hopefully Mayor Sanders have that report of all his evaluations of Chief Ross Thompson. I'm thinking since he took mayorship, whatever year Mayor Sanders come in, that's what I'm going back to, okay? But we need to know what have the evaluations of Chief Ross Thompson been by Mayor James Sanders. All right. Now that was that. Okay. Now I want to go up here and I want to show you another chart just right quick. Let me find it. Let me just give you some numbers. You saw the chart that Thompson put up. That chart that Thompson put up, that chart basic was talking about what was it? He was talking about cases, a total number of cases that say they had on the books, and of those cases, what percentage of those cases have they closed? So what he was comparing, that chart by Channel 3 News, those was open cases versus closed cases. How many cases they had open? For example, if they had 20 cases open for 2019, how many of those cases did they close? That's what those numbers were showing, okay? But those numbers were not actually showing you the total number of murders per year. That's what I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you the total number of murders per year. So let me see if I can pull that up right now, and we're going to go through that just real quickly, okay? So let's pull that up right now. Let me go up here and find that chart. I need to find that chart. Okay. Well, that's not it there. Okay, we're going to leave that there. Okay, now this is not the chart, but since we own that, I want to say, let's just go ahead and run through that while I got this chart up. I think this is some reporting. This is also by I want to say it's by the FBI statistics. Let me blow that up where you can read that a little bit. Hopefully you can read that a little bit right there. Turn your phone landscape. According to the FBI statistics, these are the 10 most dangerous cities in Arkansas for 2020. Okay, this 2020. So let me just give them to you. Remember, in the petition, I said that Blythe was in the top 10 of the most dangerous cities to live in. Okay, let's just show you right now. Number 1, Little Rock. Okay, that's the number 1 dangerous city. Number 2, Pine Bluff. Okay. Number 3, West Memphis. Number 4, El Dorado. Number 5, Osceola, Arkansas, right down the road from us. Osceola, back in 2019, it was ranked number 2 for its crime. There you go. Blytheville, Arkansas, ranked number 6, 2020. Although Blythe has one of the largest drive-through Christmas display, it seemed the holiday cheers doesn't last the whole year. They are referring to, the crime. I don't know if you can see that on the bottom. I kind of cut it off. It say folks have a 1 in 16.5 chance to become a victim of property crime. It mentions some others, murder or assault. Those numbers are pretty high. And so in looking at our ranking, and that right there, 1 in 16 chance of becoming a victim. So when Meryl Sanders say that we should already have hope, I think that's an insult to the citizen of Blythe. We yet have a terrible crime problem in the city of Blythe. Number 7, Ford City. Number 8, Helena, West Helena. Number 9, Jacksonville, and we close it out with Truman. Number 10. Those are your top 10 worst cities to live in the state of Arkansas. Okay. Now, it's one other thing that I want to show you. Remember, I was telling you how the chart that they put up there showing that the number of cases, caseload that is, the number of cases that they had opposed to the cases that they solved. Those were not reporting murders. I'm finna report the murders for you. So let's find that now. Yeah, we can go up here and find that now. So let's do that now. And hopefully we can pull that up right now. Okay. Okay, I think we have it right here. Now. Okay. Now, right here, let me see if I got it correctly. Right here, this is where I'm looking on my screen to make sure I got everything working properly. Okay, we are. Now, I'm going to probably be sliding this graph chart side to side where you can see, okay? That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay. Now, know that Chief Thompson was not the chief starting in 1985, okay? Now, these are all the number of murders by year, from 1985 clean over to, I want to say, 2019. That's where we start with this chart. All right. Now, but let's pick up 2006 or 7. That's when Chief Thompson came in. Okay. So let's go and look at these murders. Okay. Let's look at them now. All right. Now, I want to say this here. Let me go up here and see if I can do my highlighter here. And maybe I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's just go ahead and get green this time and let's draw. All right. Now, right here, 2006. Okay. If I can just right there, 2006. That's what I'm doing. Okay. You see, two murders, 2006. 2007, you got 5 murders. 2008, you got 4 murders. 2009, you got 6 murders. Okay, let's slide this chart over. That is a total for 2006 to 2009. That's a total of 38 murders right there. 38 murders. Okay. Now, let's scroll down. See, I'm gonna give you some real numbers here. Okay. Now, right here, the years with 8 or more murders. This was prior to 2010. You had 1, 2010 and after, you averaged at least 6 murders. Okay. Prior to 2010, 2006 to 2010, you at least had 1 murder on an average. But from 2010 and after, you had an average of 6 murders. Now, let's slide this chart over. Okay. We're going to start with 2003. These are the worst murders in I want to say a 10-year period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to say it's a 10-year period. Yeah, 10-year period. Okay, in 10 years, cutting off at 2009. Now, all of these here is not Ross Thompson. If you want to be fair, you have to go with 2007, 2009. That's a total of 11 plus the 2 in 2006 is 13 murders for Ross Thompson. Okay. But of course, and this is the last one. So in a decade, okay, of murders, the worst years that they had was 2010, 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2019. So let's go and look at those numbers, okay? Let's look at those numbers right now. It's the same chart there, I believe. So let's go up here and look at this chart. Let me put it over one more time, and let's find it. Okay. Okay, here we go, right here. Let me try to blow this up for you. All right. Okay. Let's just start with 2006. 2006, 2 murders. Now, all this here is Ross Thompson. This is on his watch. Okay. 2006, 2 murders. 2007, 5 murders. 2008, 4 murders. 2009, 6 murders. 2010, 10 murders. 2011, 6 murders. 2012, 8 murders. 2013, dropped a little bit, 13 murders. 2014, 2 murders. 2015, 18 murders. 8 murders. 2016, 10 murders, went back up. 2017, it dropped 1, still high, 9 murders. 2018, dropped down a little bit, 6 murders. 2019, this is what I have thus far, is 10 murders. Now, all of this here, from 2010, we're not going to even go up to 2006, 7, and 8, and 9. We're just going to do 2010. 2010, Chief Ross Thompson was police chief. Okay? 2010 to 2019, you have a total of 72 murders in the last decade. Okay? That's going from 2000 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, actually 2009. Go up here and get that one. That's a total of 72 murders on the watch of Chief Ross Thompson. See, I'm giving you real numbers. I'm not giving you the number of cases what Thompson gave you. He gave you the number of cases that they had open and the number of cases that they saw, that chart that he showed, okay? What I'm showing you is real numbers, okay? 72 murders from 2009, Chief Thompson was chief, to 2019. 72 murders. All right? So when Mayor Sanders say that we should have hope, again, that's an insult. When Mayor Sanders and Chief Thompson say that they like the numbers they see, I don't know what they're looking at, but I just showed you the murders and that we have had. And all this here can be looked up probably through Town Carrier or some other newspaper or Arkansas Democrats. I'm pretty sure they reported as well. But these are just murders I'm telling you about. This don't have anything to do with, burglary crimes, breaking and entering, and that type of thing. Those crimes are up as well. We have had a problem downtown with murders. Break-in and all. And so again, let me go up here and turn that highlight off. So again, these are your worst years right here. Okay? 2010. Let me circle that for you. 2010. Get this highlight again. Now let's do this here. Okay, let's draw. So from 2010, right here, right there. You see that right there? 2010, 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019. Those are the worst years of murders for the city of Blythe, all up under the watch of Chief Ross Thompson. But let one of his captains tell you, he done led this police department in the right direction. He done shaped it up. Okay? So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you all today. Just to show you that we should have hope, but we don't have hope. As long as we continue to see these numbers to where a mother continue to bury her child, as long as we continue to see these numbers, I will say that hope is something still that we in searching of. So that's pretty much going to wrap my show up. I'll go up here and see if I got any kind of comments. But again, for those of you who just tuning in, there is at least two city council members, as I understand, supposed to be coming after me with some slanderous material in regards to my personal life. And I'm ready for that fight. And like I say, when it comes to compare and contrast, I absolutely will tell you, at the end of the day, I'm going to have the last laugh. I'm going to shame them. You hear me? I'm going to shake them skeletons from the closet. I don't want to do it, but if they push me to do it, I'm going to shake some skeletons from the closet. You hear me? I'm going to shame them. It's going to be some stuff out there probably family members didn't know. Don't want to come after me. You come after me if you want to, I'm going to shame you. Because I'm open book. I ain't got no secrets. All the good, the bad, and the ugly been told about me. I ain't got nothing to lose. So let's flip the other side of that coin. How much do you got to lose? Come on after me. I love it. Some of you already been reaching out to other folks asking questions about Tony. Ask me. You don't want to go down that road. All you city officials I'm talking about. It's 2 of you at least, maybe 3. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go up here to my board. And if I don't see nobody, I'm going to shut it down. I know y'all off into your football game today. But please, when when you do get time and your spare time, please go and check out at least the last 2 videos, and check them out. Oh yes, I don't know if you all did see. I want to say, go over here to my banner. Um, I do want to say that we have um, a chief. I'm speaking of chief. We do have how you doing, Mr. Stringer? How you doing, Patch? How you doing, Miss Williams? I see you all tuned in. But I want to say this here. Give you this news here. Now there is rumors that Councilman Mayberry will be running for mayor. If that is true, that's going to be a good thing for Blava. Blava need change. Okay, Blava need change, and so hopefully, if that is true, I will say Councilman Mayberry have my support, and I do plan to get behind him, and I'll see if we can bring this thing on home. Hopefully, you all will join. All right. Now, again, what we was talking about today, I forgot to put that up there. Mayor Sanders and Chief give misleading crime data. Okay, I just showed you the numbers. You can go back and you can watch those numbers later. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for today. I think I just go up here and see if I have any kind of questions. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna give it about 1 minute. I know you can type a question in 1 minute. If you don't have a question in 1 minute, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Any questions that you may have about crime in terms of the reporting by Chief Thompson and the comments of Mayor Sanders? Any comments on that? Any comments on what else we talked about? I really don't want to get into the slanderous posts to come by these 2 or 3 city council persons, but I'm ready for them. I'm ready, because when it comes to compare and contrast, I ain't got nothing to lose. Nothing. But I tell you one thing: when I shake them skeletons from the closet of these 3 city council members, you can better believe they gonna wish like hell they hadn't came at me. Believe that. All right. Any questions? Going once, going twice. Look like I got brother, this sister Bradley over here. That's a big one there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and show her statements. I don't know if this is a question, but I'm gonna show Sister Juanita Davis Bradley. I'm gonna show her comments. But let me just show everybody. We got all right. How you doing, Brother Stringer? I appreciate your support and your help, my brother. It just feel good that brotherly love. You know what I mean? The hard reach the hard. I appreciate you. All right. And that's my nephew, Patch. He like a son to me. I love you, brother. I love my little nephew. I'll be checking with you probably sometime in, I don't know, probably a couple of weeks. All right. How you doing, Miss Williams? I didn't forget about you. The question that you asked me. Well, I did forget about you. But anyway, pretty much the same. If you go back and read some of those early posts that I send you, text messages, that is the procedure that you go to. All right. I think I know at least I gave it to you twice. I know. So just go back and read some of your text messages and you'll get your answer. Okay. How you doing, Miss Juanita Davis Bradley? Okay, we all have dirty laundry. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know, they think like one of those I got you moment. Oh, we gonna get Tony, but come on with it. You ain't gonna shake me or cause me to be nervous one bit. You know, I mean, my past is my past, but it's not so much where you've been. It's where you have landed right now. How you like me now? How you like me now? Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, but anyway, we all have dirty laundry that has turned it to dust and never been swept away, but has been forgotten about. We all learn from our past, indeed we do. And we all have made mistakes before. Sometime our past strengthen us for our future. That's so true. Remember the old saying, if you dig one ditch, you better be sure to dig two. I know that's right. Because that trap may be for you. Karma don't play. I totally agree with you on that. Um, you know, I mean, these folks done made phone calls, you know what I mean? Trying to check. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, boy. You ain't shake no skeletons. One of these I got you moments. That's old news. That's 30-year-olds, about 30 years old news. And you just not finding out about it? You gonna go there, oh man, I already heard about that, man. Oh man. I do y'all some the same way. You three officials. At least two of you, I don't hear dirt on you, but I don't even pay no attention to it, because I don't entertain rumors. I don't. I don't entertain rumors, especially as it relates to your personal life. I don't like to try to destroy people's personal lives. That's not me. But if you come at me, like I think these 2-3 cancer people might be coming at me, I'm gonna shame you. I'm gonna shame you. Your family members gonna find out some stuff about you that they didn't know. You don't want to come after me. I'm gonna shame you. I'm telling you, I'm gonna shame you. You better think twice. All right. Boy, they sad. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see any more questions here. Look like I'm doing pretty good time. 37 minutes. I like that. I'm getting ready to go ahead and shut it down. And I want to say again, please, if Mr. John Mayberry, in fact, do run for mayor, please, I'm asking you to support him. We're going to have to get out and really do some door knocking. Trying to register voters, trying to put out correct information. Remember, I told y'all I'm going to be calling balls and strikes. We got some city officials now. They taking a lot of photo ops. That's where they started, taking photo ops. I don't care if it's a balloon toss. You can better believe the city officials going to be there, ready to give their little cheesy, on candy camera. So it's going to be a lot of photos going on. Just about every function that pop up, you're probably going to see a city official or a state official or a county official. You're going to see them. All right. But as I say, I'm the referee for this election. I'm calling balls and strikes. You hear me? If you try to conflate your record that you done did something when we know you ain't did nothing, okay, I'm going to give you a ball. I'm going to give you a ball. You're going to have to get it. In other words, when I give you a ball, you got a chance to, to get better. Just on telling the truth, and quit lying about your record. You got a chance to tell the truth. All right? Got to drop something. As I say, you got a chance to tell the truth. But if your information that you're putting out is so outlandish, just lopsided, downright a lie, I'm going to have to call a strike. Okay? 3 strikes. You don't have a chance of becoming, winning your seat. All right? But that's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have nothing else. Look like I don't get about 2 more comments up here. I'm getting ready to shut it off. I don't know if this is a hello or a question or what. Let's see what it say. This is my sister, I believe. Oh, what's going on, sis? I guess you heard some of the comments I made. I'm all right though. Tell family on that end and other places, other areas. Hey, I'm good. All right, I'm good. It just was the lady last night, said she was gonna, her and her posse, I guess, was gonna put me back in my place, whatever that means. But I didn't like the statement that she posts. But anyway, but I'm good. They all smoke and no fire. So, I'm good. I'm good, sis. They all smoke and no fire. All right. All right. This sister Juanita Bradley again. Okay. Tony hollers, if people start learning to be a leader, not a follower, this world would be different. I'm not worried about where I come from. I'm focused on where I'm trying to go and be in life. That's what we all should strive to be. And that's why I took issue to um, Miss Vivian McAdoo Harrison. She never pick up the phone to call me. She read one post, and automatically, she said incorrect, made an incorrect statement about me, called me a racist, and then she, in so many words, um, they need to put me back in my place, whatever that means. And so that really what really ticked me off. I think we know that is nothing. That's racial talk, and I'm not gonna put up with it. Not gonna put up with it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's my show. I appreciate you all tuning in. Like I say, 30 minutes is ideal, no more than 45 minutes. I'm at 41 now, and I'm getting ready to shut it down. And so I want to say, please, I'm going to really be touching base with you all as we get into this election season. Please, please, if you're not registered to vote, please do get out, register to vote. We have voter restriction going on. It's alive and well. They trying to somewhat prevent you from participating in this election cycle. Please, voter suppression is real. You hear me? Voter suppression is real. They're going to try to suppress your vote just about any way that they can. You cannot vote on the same day now. For his absentee ballot, they don't changed all that. If you don't check your information, if you don't move, make sure you go back to the county clerk and get your information, make it correct. Because if you've been living in any particular ward and you don't move to another ward, you cannot go and vote in that previous ward that you live in. So check your information, go up there and correct it, okay? So that's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any more questions. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I will be giving you some information about these particular three people who want to come after me. I do have some information up my sleeve, so I'm ready. Whenever they want to fire the first shot, I'm ready. So I do have some information. It's up to them whether or not I use it, but I do have some information. All right. So until then, I want to say, may God bless you, keep you, and until we see each other again, catch me next week, October the 31st, 2021. Topic to be announced on the next Tony Hollers Live Talk Show Testify. Peace and love. God bless.